Booktube, it's Louise, the big head bookworm. Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a good day, whatever it is you're doing, and wherever it is you are doing it. Wherever. I don't normally say it that way around, do I? This is about my 4th time starting this video, so we're just going to go with it. I've already welcomed you to February, and I was like, something's not right with that. Why am I? We're not in February. We're in January, which is the longest month of the year. It's actually 7.5 weeks long. Did you realise that? Yeah. It's only the 2nd week. Doesn't feel like the 2nd week, does it? Doesn't feel like the 2nd Friday in the month. No, it feels like at least the 5th. I'd be bound. Yeah, the husband is struggling through his 1st week back at work. To the husband, I see you. I know you're struggling. But today's Friday, so you're off for 2 days now. Hurrah, hurrah. So you get the weekend. Hurrah. So yes, hello, how are you? How are you? I'm having a particularly Friday day. I've got things I need to do today, but I've got a long time to do it in. And so I don't seem to be doing anything. How does that happen? I've got things I need to be done by a certain time, but I've got hours to do that. And for some reason, I am unable to start any of those things. I'm having one of those days. I don't know why. Pull yourself together, woman. That's what I think you say. So how have you been this week? Are you having a good week? Are you feeling like it's already the 5th week of January, or February as I called it? I don't know what was going on there. Yes, what have we done this week? We bought new bedding. Yes. I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite mustard. Not a colour I would have chosen, let's be honest. But I went shopping with the husband. We went bedding shopping on Famille. Let's not do that again. That's not a good idea. What, a Saturday afternoon going bedding shopping? What kind of crazed persons were we? Little did we know that everybody in this area goes, well, what should we do on a Saturday afternoon? I know, we'll go bedding shopping. And we'll take parents. There seemed to be a lot of aged P being taken to choose bedding. It was startling. It really was. And what happened was that we were then having to kind of coordinate the choice between the husband's choice and my choice. I mean, I can't remember the last time I bought bedding, but I bet it was just me went out and bought it and then said, look, new bedding. And the husband went, very nice. But no, we went together. And so he kept coming out going, what do you think about this one? And I go, nah. And then I go, what do you think about this one? And he goes, nah. We had a lot of that. And then Benedict would go, what do you think of this one? We both go, no, Power Rangers, no. Well, whatever it was. So I think both of us had that moment of, do you know, if we were here on our own, we would already be in the car on the way home. Let's be honest. Having to compromise on bedding. What about this one? God, no. Of course, if it was on the bed, you go, oh, very nice, new bedding. You know. Well, that's the way I am anyway. So anyway, we've gone for this, mustard. I must admit, I wouldn't have chosen it. It was the husband's choice. He went, what do you think about this? And I was like, yes, let's just go for that. And the one I was holding at the time, I went, what do you think about this? And he went, yes. I think we've both reached that stage that even Power Rangers would have gone, yes. Yes, is it in the size? Yes, let's have that then. But having said that, quickly, as the husband does watch these things, I do really like it, and it's got dark grey, and it's all very nice. It is actually very nice, and it's cheery, which is good. It's lightened up this room. Oh, excuse me, I've just dropped a book. There we go. So, what else has happened this week? Yes, it was a physio week. Oh, yes, not Brenda. No, I'm not seeing Brenda anymore. I'm seeing Mick. Yes, seeing Mick. It was Tuesday. Tuesday's excitement was going to see Mick in the gymnasium. Yes, that was exciting. Slightly nervous, actually. I didn't know what he was going to make me do. Parallel bars or... Could you climb this rope? No. No, Mick, I couldn't. But he was lovely. He was lovely. Was he as kind as Brenda? I have to say yes, because I was whittering on about something and he went, oh dear. And I do think it was a genuine, oh dear, not just kind of a, oh dear, let's move on. So that was nice. That was nice. So, no, he was very good. He was very good and enthusiastic in a way that made me enthusiastic, which is the thing that always happens, is I get very enthusiastic, then overdo it and injure myself. So I'm having to hold myself back. But we came to the end and he said, so, you know, you could either go back and see Brenda. My heart panged. And I thought, well, I could go back and see Brenda. He said, or you could come and see me in about 4 or 5 weeks. And I went, yes, I'll come and see you in 4 weeks' time. And he went, okay, right. And I don't think he's ever had anybody be quite so pleased about coming to see it, because he kind of went, right, well, I'll book it now. And I was like, yes. I'm regretting that now, because I've got to now do the exercises so that when I go back, I've improved. At the time, it seemed like a really good idea. Now, less so. But at the time, I was very enthusiastic. And it was very nice. It was very nice. And when I was doing the exercises he showed me, he didn't laugh when I was going, oh, you know, I can't do this. Or it did one thing and I literally just fell over. I was like, ah! And he went, oh, are you all right? He didn't kind of go, ah! What are you doing on the floor? You know, he didn't do that. He was nice and kind of helped me up. I mean, I've got terrible balance, so anything makes me just go, ooh, and fall over. So yes, that was good. That was good. So yes, hooray for Mick. Liking Mick. Quite young, which you would expect, but quite attractive as well, but not in a way that's going to then make it awkward. You know what I mean? I once, one of Benedict's consultants was devilishly attractive. I mean, you know, because Benedict's got allergies and asthma, so we've had to go and see quite a lot of consultants for various things. And one of the consultants, who unfortunately I'm never going to see again, or fortunately, I should say, oops, got that wrong. Fortunately, I will never see him again. I walked in there and I was like, oh, because he was just, I mean, you know, I read a lot of romances. I read a lot of Mills and Boon, and he really could have been a hero for Mills and Boon. Do you know, I haven't thought about him for ages. That's going to be a pleasant daydream at some point. Yeah, no, I've completely forgotten about him. I bet I've given myself a flush. So yes, he walked in. So I walked in with Benedict. And I remember this. I may have told you this at the time. Did I tell you about this at the time? You're my confessional, basically. I hadn't really, you know, I was going to the hospital with Benedict, so I wasn't like, you know, I brushed my hair. But that was probably the extent of the grooming that had taken part that day. Let's be honest. And I went in, and he was literally like, huh? He was, you know, stunningly attractive. And I just went, oh! And I think I just went, for the entire thing. It was quite, yes, quite embarrassing. I think about it. So so Mick, young, attractive, not you know, but not that kind of attractive, just kind of like a nice, attractive. Oh, I'm regretting going down this conversation now. But it's fine. So I can look forward to seeing Mick without me thinking, oh my God, you know. He was nice. So that was good. So, but he's not Brenda. He's not got my heart like Brenda got my heart. I feel sad now. I'm not going to see Brenda. I should have said I'll go back and see Brenda, but then I would have hurt Mick's feelings. Couldn't do that. Anyway, let's stop that conversation now, shall we? God, I've completely forgotten about that consultant. Yeah. Because for the next, I don't know how many hospital visits that I did, I always was fully made up and dressed and everything like that, and they were never as attractive. I was like, going in, you know, because I remember walking out going, oh my God, what am I wearing? Oh my God, I brushed my hair, but that was it. Am I going to listen back to this and think, no, I'm not going to publish it? No, it's Friday Reads, and so that means I just do it, and then how long have I... Oh my God, I've been chatting for ages. Yes, so as you know, this is Friday. This is Friday the 11th of January. It's the second Friday Reads of the year. This means I have to say, it's Friday Reads, it's Friday Reads. It's quite grey and overcast outside. It's Friday Reads. Hello! It's Friday Reads. Let's talk about books. Let's talk about books, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the reading that we've done. And that's maybe, I can't believe I've just sung to you. I've told you about a consultant that flummoxed me, and I've just sung at you. There's a good chance this isn't going to go live. What have I read? I haven't read much. So I think it's just because Benedict's back at school. We've had a couple of hospital-y things that have happened. Not bad. And so I've been here, there and everywhere this week and getting back to kind of normal everyday stuff. So I haven't done that much reading. However, I did finish The Moving Finger by Agatha Christie. That's a shocker, isn't it? Did I put it there? Either way is fine. So it's Moving Finger by Agatha Christie. This is Excuse me. It is a Miss Marple mystery, but don't go into it expecting there to be a lot of Marple. There isn't, unfortunately, and I'd forgotten how little Marple there is. I think this is one of her. Is this one of the last Miss Marples? I think it is. I think this is one of the last Miss Marples, and she's not in it an awful lot, but it is a very good one. It's about a poison pen writer and murder in Limstock, which is a small town village. Sorry, that's my phone going. So there we go. That's that. So I finished that. That's good. I listened to that on audiobook. And then I got another audiobook, and I think it's the official Agatha Christie Club or official Agatha Christie on Instagram. They do a book a month that they suggest you read, and I keep an eye on it, but I don't go mad with it. But the book that they're doing this month is Sleeping Murder, which is, I believe, the first Miss Marple. I'm sure this is where we get introduced to Miss Marple, and it's a good one. Oh, I'd forgotten what a good one it is. I've seen all of the adaptations, including this one, which has the marvellous Joan Hickson as Miss Marple. So I'm listening to this, and it's narrated by Stephanie Cole, who does a cracking, I believe, New Zealand accent, because one of the characters is from New Zealand, and she has a cracking New Zealand accent. To my ears, I am appalling at accents, so it's probably, if you're from New Zealand, you'll say it was awful, but to my ears, it sounds great. So this is a full Miss Marple, I would say, and I think it is the first Miss Marple, but it's really good, so I'm enjoying listening to that. I'm about halfway through. Actual reading, using my eyes, like that, I picked up this, Thunderhead, by Neil Schusterman. It was in that bookcase just there at the end of the bed, and I just thought, that was as much decision making as there was. I literally went, took it and picked it up. And there we are. So Thunderhead, which is the sequel to Scythe by Neil Schusterman. It's a dystopian, it's a future, it's a kind of sci-fi fantasy future where there is no death, no natural causes of death. You don't die normally. So to keep the population under control, there are a group of people called the Scythes, and they glean people, they kill them. So they supposedly pick randomly and kill people. That's in the first book, but there is perhaps corruption or badness, and there are 2 apprentices that are chosen in the first book, and if this is a continuation, I can't go on any further with it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm just at a crunch point, actually. Halfway through, 260, I'm on page 260. Yeah, so I am halfway through, and it is that kind of crunchy bit, and I just need to sit and read through that bit, that kind of where everything kind of goes wrong before perhaps there's resolutions. I don't know. I don't believe this is the end of the series. I can imagine it carries on, but I don't know. So it could be a duology, or it could be this is the second in a series. I don't know, but I'm enjoying it anyway. Thunderhead. Let me see, is there a third book come out and I just don't know about it? Let's have a look. No, I don't think so. Yeah, Art of the Scythe, book 2. But yeah, enjoying it. YA. And that's it. That's all I've got going. I'm not going to do an awful lot of book reading this weekend, because I am with my tribe, with my circle. I go away this weekend. I go away tonight. I'm not staying away, I come home, but I come home, sleep, then get up and go again. So I am with them for the whole of this weekend. I am totally and utterly looking forward to it. I haven't seen majority of them since September, so that feels like a long time not to have been with these people. So I'm looking forward to that hugely. So I shall be with them this weekend, so I won't do any reading or that. I might do some audio booking, and then next week I don't know what I've got on, so I have no physio next week, although I do have there is a hospital appointment, so who knows what the consultant will be for that. Let's not go down that road. My last book advent that I did, I announced a giveaway for this. It's a naked hardback edition of The ABC Murders by Agatha Christie. It's published by HarperCollins, and they brought out 4 new editions of the books that are connected with travel. So it was The Mystery of the Blue Train, the Murder on the Orient Express, the ABC Murders, and the 450 from Paddington. So there were 4 books that came out, naked hardbacks. I bought 2, including this one, and I said that I would give it away to somebody. I asked people to leave a comment on that video, either recommending a book to me or telling me what they were reading, and I did a random number generator this morning, and the winner was Perfumgirl. There we are. She was number 26, and it was Perfumgirl. And she recommended Hunter by Mercedes Lackey, or she just said she'd just finished Hunter by Mercedes Lackey, and that she was going to carry on with the series. And so I might have a look. I've never read any Mercedes Lackey, so maybe this is my time to change that. So Perfumgirl, I will leave my email address in the description box down below, which I would love you to email me your details so that I can send this beautiful book to you with all my love. So congratulations, Perfumgirl, which was very lovely to see your name, because I know that we've chatted before, so I was like, hooray, it's Perfumgirl. So yes, so send me your details, send me your name and address, and I will send this with love to you. And there we go, that's it. There we go, BookTube. I've been wittering on long enough on Friday Reads, and I shall go and actually try and do some of the things that I'm supposed to be doing. That would be the thing to do, wouldn't it? Because I have to go this evening somewhere, so I have got limited time. But I have got long time. See, I think if I only had an hour to do things, I'd probably get things done quickly. But the fact I've got a whole day, I'm kind of stretching it out in a way that's going to not be good. Anyway, I need to do this and stop wittering. So this has been lovely, BookTube. I hope you're all well and are having a good January. And let's do this again. Bye.